Cleveland Cavaliers took on Boston at Boston. The score ended 105-125 loss. There was a lot of things that stood out to me. At least two really important things that stood out to me throughout the whole game. First was you have to finish on the defensive glass. Josh Minot, Nemanja Queta, and Luka Garza each had 5 rebounds. Offensive rebounds, excuse me. And that is way too much to be giving up. Total, the Celtics had 18 offensive rebounds. That's way too much. You're not going to win a game, especially if you play good defense. You exert a lot of your energy on defense for 16, 18, 20 seconds. They put up a bad shot and they miss, but then they get an offensive rebound, kick it back out, and now they have a wide open three, which is how Celtics hit most of their threes. So the Cavs needs to be more physical, whether it is Jared Allen, he only had 6 rebounds tonight, or whether it's the whole team in general, just getting the long rebounds. There's a lot of long rebounds that the Cavs did not get. A lot of those 50-50 long balls the Boston Celtics ended up getting, and I need to see the Cavs get more of those 50-50 balls. The second big thing I needed to see Donovan Mitchell and Lonzo Ball get into the paint more, get more paint touches to open up more space for Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Because in this game, Donovan Mitchell shot 5 for 12 from the field, and 9 of those were threes. Lonzo Ball took 5 shots, he went 1 for 5 from the field, and all 5 of those were threes. As the two main ball handlers on this team, I need them to get more paint touches, because the more you get paint touches, the more you drive, the more you suck in the defenders, and then you can kick it out to your shooters. A lot of times they were just passing it around the perimeter and they ended up taking contested threes or slightly contested threes. And I need to see especially Donovan Mitchell, I need to see him slash a lot more and get into the paint and draw more fouls. He only had 2 free throws today, I expect a lot more from him, I would just say that. In the first half of this game, however, you wouldn't have even thought any of that because the Cavs were really hard from 3. I think Donovan Mitchell was 4 for 4 from 3. I think the Cavs were like 10 of 11 from 3 in the first quarter alone. It was kind of insane. Like you wouldn't even notice that Sam Merrill wasn't even playing. He was injured. You wouldn't even notice that, just how well the Cavs were shooting. But in the second half, the shooting variance came in. And although Garland and Sam Merrill should help with that once they come back, as they're their 2 best shooters, once the shooting variance came in, I just thought, whether it's Kenny Atkinson's offense, whether it's players settling, I just thought they kept taking threes when they weren't making them. And instead of driving to the rim and getting free throws, they just kept settling for long jumpers. Especially Evan Mobley, he ended up taking 8 threes today. He went 2 for 8 from 3. That's a lot more threes than I want him to take. I would like if he cut that down and get a lot more easier baskets around the rim, especially using his touch. I thought his touch was a little off today, but I would like to see him keeping aggressive even if he doesn't hit those shots. Because the moment you start just chucking threes, that's when the moment the defense can relax on you. And that's what happened with Evan Mobley tonight. I don't want to call out one specific player, but Jared Allen only had 6 rebounds today. And comparing that to Josh Minot's 14 and Nemanja Queta's 13 and Luka Garza's 5, all 5 being offensive, I need a lot more rebounds from Jared Allen as the starting center of this team. I just thought he was, I don't want to use the term soft because Jared Allen is a strong person. Like, he would probably easily beat me up, but the same thing the next game, when these bigs get physical with him, that's a lot of times, instead of being physical back and taking those maybe a couple fouls of being too physical, he ends up something just letting them overpower him and just grab the offensive board, and that's what we saw tonight. It is only the start of the season though, and we have 3 players injured: Darius Garland, Sam Merrill, and Max Strus, and they're all really good shooters, so they should help with the shooting variance. We just need to keep winning the easy games and just stay afloat until they come back.